this meeting?
Well, the word that stuck was candid. It seems that the candid talks continue, but they are continuing. These are mid-level meetings, and given the fact that the U.S. in the past, the playbook is let's inject drama in order to hijack the agenda prior to a meeting. So I would say that perhaps a meeting is coming closer.
Right. So about this U.S. playbook, what's the end game here? Because in recent months, if not years, we've seen U.S. repeatedly provoking China on China's core interest and treading on China's bottom lines. So what's the end game here?
Well, that's the problem. You can't really, I mean, from Washington's point of view, they're always talking about containing China, making sure that China, they talk about aggressive, coercive, all these things. Actually, what happens in each one of these things is the U.S. accuses others of doing exactly what it's doing. It has the largest spy budget. We know what the extent of which it spies, and it talks about some balloon that was used for weather purposes. It's always about turning the tables on your opponent. But the problem is, unless you have a very low IQ, you kind of figure that out after one or two attempts to do that. And we've seen this consistently. So I would say that there isn't an end game and there isn't a real strategy. Going back and doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result, in the dictionary, that's the definition of crazy.
Right. Are you implying that current US policy on China is vague in the lightest way? Who's the go-to guy? Who can make calls in China issues right now in Washington?
Well, the best person to do that, unfortunately, is Henry Kissinger, and he's 100 years old. Right now, you have a lot of people who, I mean, they're not bad people. They really believe in American exceptionalism, that the U.S. has some jihad right to go out and literally create nations in its own image. But there is nobody who has a real defined plan or strategy in order to get it done. As I said, they seem to be going back to these same kind of what I would call juvenile playground tricks. Pushing people around, claiming that somebody else is a liar, but when they're lying and things like this. This is the kind of stuff you literally would see like 11-year-olds at the school playground doing.